It's a very moving ballet.
I never cry like this. I never cry. I'm very sorry. I'm ashamed. Forgive me if I have disturbed you.
Would you like a drink?
No, thank you. But you must go. You mustn't miss the rest.
Where do you think you're going?
Home? I think... The ticket was very expensive. It's a great waste. No, I'd better go home.
But you can't go home like this. You're all keyed up. You must relax first.
I'm quite relaxed, thank you.
I can't let you go. You might faint and get run over.
I'm quite
No,
relaxed.
it's out of the question. I'll have a bad conscience for the rest of my life. Now listen, I'll take you someplace where you can have a cup of coffee and something to eat. You can talk, or shut up, or both. And then afterwards, when you're rested, I'll put you in a taxi.
No, it's impossible. Please go, you'll miss the end.
I never liked this ballet anyhow.
You're very kind, but I'm sure you do.
Will you please stop arguing?
I can't go to a restaurant with you. I don't know you.
Well, I don't know you either, but
It's different.
I have complete faith in you. I know you won't steal a fish knife or burn a hole in my coat.
No.
Haven't you got any curiosity?
Yes?
Well, for all you know, I might have climbed Everest.
You did?
No, but I might have.
Why do you want me to go with you?
I'm worried about you.
Is that the only reason?
No. Look, I've had such a depressing day. The city was like a railway station, only I wasn't coming from anywhere or going anyplace. Everybody but me seemed busy, and nobody wanted to play. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Please.
Only for half an hour, then. And I wish to pay for my dinner.
Oh, no.
Oh, I insist. Hold this. I know men get embarrassed when women give them money in public. Apples. We can have them for dessert. Now, 5 shillings enough?
Plenty.
I'm not very hungry. My name is Anna Zobek.
Mine's Ted Hutchins.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, well, well.
Ted's growing up.
Do you know who she is?
No. Funny you didn't tell me about her.
I don't know. Why should he?
He always tells me everything.
Thank you.
I'm sure my 5 shillings won't be enough.
You can give me a check.
Yes. Yes, of course. I go and get it.
Next time. What made you cry at the theater?
Something that happened. Oh, many years ago, when I was a child. The music made me remember.
Care to tell me?
There's nothing to tell. Your handkerchief. Oh. E.H.
Edward Hutchins.
But I thought you said
Ted? Edward. Ted.
Edward. Ted.
I feel at home with you.
What is home?
Someone waiting for you.
I must. It's late.
Tomorrow, then?
I don't know.
Please.
Yes.
I'll come for you.
No, please. I'd rather not.
Why?
It will be difficult.
But
No, really. Where do you live?
at the Albemarle Court.
I'll come to you at 7 o'clock.
Good evening, Miss Hudgens.
Hello, Fred. Who's on tonight?
In your department, sir, there's only Mr. Regan, Mr. Cartwright, and Mr. Thompson.
Thanks. Think I'll go up and kiss him goodnight.
Anna? Is that you, Anna?
Yes, Father?
I have been waiting for you. I have finished the report. It is to go by courier in the morning. You'd better type it.
One day you'll smoke one cigarette too many.
For so many years, I had to smoke straw.
I know. I have been in prison, too. That won't stop you killing yourself.
There are 6 pages.
I'll do them in the morning.
The courier goes at 9.
Then I'll do them before 9. Good night. I'm tired.
Good night. And the opera? How was it?
It was ballet, Father. Swan Lake.
Swan Lake? Yes. I took you to see that the night I was arrested. It was your birthday.
Yes. Mother was with us. I remembered. Good night.
Good night.
The theater must have come out very late.
Hmm?
Where have you been?
Ballet. Tales of passion. You ought to be examined.
So ought you. Ballet.
As his lips pressed hers, he felt the room go round. You're too young for this sort of thing.
Excuse me, Admiral. Hello, Hutchins. Not on duty tonight, are you?
No, sir. I just dropped by to see if Regan needed some help.
Not much doing tonight. No, sir. Well, good night.
Good night, sir. Well, so long. You better get back to your secret file.
Ballet. You scare me. I mean, you don't even go with a dame.
Oh, no?
These are to go by courier.
Good morning, Father. Good morning, Maria.
A lovely day.
Yes. It's vinegar. I washed my hair. I typed the report.
Good. Now there is this trade memorandum. I made some notes. I did not know that women wash their hair in vinegar. Vinegar. The memorandum will be set out under 3 main headings. 1, establishment of centers. 2, mobilization of labor force. 3, distribution potential of proposed clearing arrangements, with special reference to exchange control.
Everybody present? Good. Because of the importance of the work of the Code Department, from time to time we check on our security regulations. You are at all times a target for enemy agents. So I would like you to listen to Mr. Moffat, who is our liaison with British intelligence.
Gentlemen, we live, I'm sorry to say, in a suspicious age. Every country has its secrets, which it prefers to keep from even its closest friends. I'm sure there are those which Mr. Margetson wouldn't divulge to me. And Indeed, I suspect there may even be matters which my government may prefer not to be known to your State Department. But on all important questions, the interests of our two countries are identical, and so are the dangers. It is my job to help you to minimize these dangers. In your job, gentlemen, you mustn't forget that any new acquaintance you make may be a foreign agent. A stranger may ask you along in a bar to have a drink, or he may invite you for a game of billiards. Be on your guard. Again, someone may stop you in the street to inquire the way, or try and get into conversation with you.
With the reference to the proposed clearing arrangement, Anna,
Yes, Father?
you're not taking it down.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
With the reference.
But you must regard with suspicion any contact. Doesn't matter how innocent or casual it may seem. Any laxity in this may have disastrous consequences. And I think it only fair to add, gentlemen, that within the next 2 or 3 weeks, we shall be keeping a check on all or any one of you, just to make sure you're carrying out instructions. I hope that's clear.
Thank you, Mr. Moffat. That's all, gentlemen.
You got section 5 of this report wrong.
Oh, I was going out. Can't Maria do it?
Oh, too confidential. You were out last night.
Yes.
What is it this time? Ballet again?
Look, if I choose to... No, it's a concert.
You should come with me sometime. I like music.
Why not? Sometime.
He's got somebody with him, but I don't suppose he'll be long.
Hello, Maria.
Yes? Anna. Nothing wrong.
No, it's just that I may be a little late. I have some work to do for my father.
Oh, well, I brought some work home with me, too, but it won't take long.
Hello? Hello, Ted?
I'm here.
Oh, it sounded as if you drunk off.
Where are you, home?
No, I'm in a coal box. I have been out shopping.
Well, come as soon as you can. I've got things to tell you.
I will. I must go now.
Stay and talk.
No, I must go.
Goodbye. Get a move on, can't you?
The time factor is of vital importance.
Yeah. The time factor is of vital importance. Pretty.
Yes. That looks very nice, don't you think?
Yes, it looks fine.
We can ice the champagne now, sir.
If we do not make up our minds now, it may be too late.
In a report issued today, said that the situation was really alarming. The report continues, in the last month alone, the number of road accidents had increased by nearly 1%. It adds that the majority of fatal accidents in Fifth Avenue
Operator,
shows
Operator, get me the...
while those in urban and country areas showed some increase.
No.
The committee goes on to
Never mind, it's all right.
the ministry should take
I made a mistake.
If we do not immediately accept this invitation, no, show ourselves willing to negotiate upon such a basis, we may never again have such an opportunity. No, in my opinion, they will not go on waiting much longer for us to make up our minds.
Come in. I love you, Anna.
I love you, too. Hmm?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just hold me. I feel as if I'd come home after a long time. Just hold me. There. Now you can turn the light on. Is that yours?
Yes, why?
You work at the American Embassy?
Hey, what's the matter?
Do you?
Anna.
Oh, I must go home at once.
What's the matter?
Why didn't you tell me? Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair.
What the devil are you talking about?
I told you my name, didn't I?
Yes.
But I didn't tell you my address. 101 Belgrave Place. You know that, don't you? My father is the minister.
Well, mine's a Kansas farmer. Who cares who our fathers are?
I suppose your embassy knew about me.
They will when I tell them.
Oh, that click.
What click?
On the telephone, I thought you rang off.
Well?
They were tapping your line.
Oh, Anna, really?
My voice, my accent. Oh, Ted, please don't pretend this is not the moon. Let me go. Maybe it's not too late.
Well, there's nothing wrong with your being here.
All right. Call your embassy. Go on, call them.
I'll see them first thing in the morning.
You'll be sent to jail.
What kind of propaganda bull have you been reading?
But you see,
you think all Americans are monsters?
I love one of them. But, Ted, please, I know. This is doomed. It's hopeless. Or would you give up your country?
Of course not.
I won't give up mine. There is, I hear, no third place. Please let me go. That way we shall have at least been honest.
A lot of $10 words. They're not real. They're not real at all. This is real.
Please.
I won't let you go.
Open up. This is a raid. We're coming in.
Hello, Ted.
Hi, Junior. You missed a great party. The old man was asking for you. Where's Hutchins, he said. I particularly wanted to speak to that clever young Hutchins.
Oh, yeah?
Well, not exactly in those words. Come on, join the party.
Sorry.
Say, what's the matter? You getting sore with me or something?
Of course not.
Well, I am.
For Pete's sake, just because a guy tries to be friendly.
Come and be friendly to me.
Okay. I know when I'm not wanted around. Are you sure you don't want to come dancing? The both of you?
No, thank you.
Okay, so long, Junior. Be good. If you can't be good, have fun.
Anna? I'm terribly sorry, but I...
Is that you? Oh, it's you, Joseph. What can have happened to Anna?
I know what has happened to her. Stefan just reported to me.
Stefan? You had her followed? You had my daughter followed?
Not your daughter, Anton. A representative of our country.
But Anna, surely you trust Anna?
I trust no one. As your secretary, Anna has access to much vital information.
So?
Last night, she came home late from the theater. This evening, she slips out to telephone. There are many telephones in the legation. Tonight, she slips out again at 10:30. She goes to meet a young man at his hotel. It's now 1:30. She's still there.
Yes. Yes, that was very, very wrong. She should have told me. Still, to be in love at her age, that is no crime.
The man is an American. He works at their embassy.
What are you doing?
Looking at the moon.
This is not the moon. That's what you said.
A long time ago.
You see, you're beginning to doubt. And you said, there is no third place. Haven't we found it?
Oh, Ted.
Listen, darling. We're not asking for anything wicked or strange. I want to be your husband. You want to be my wife. Something that millions of ordinary people take for granted.
But we are not ordinary people. You work for the American embassy, and I'm the daughter...
You're Anna, and I'm Ted. Tomorrow I'll go to my chief, and you'll go to your father.
If only I could believe.
You must believe. You'll see. Everything's going to be all right.
Yes. Only, let me speak to my father first.
Of course.
Oh, Dad. Everything will be all right, won't it? Promise me.
I promise.
Oh, it's you, Anna.
Yes, Father.
What time is it?
It's late. Are you all right? You should be...
What time is it?
2:30. Father,
I'm waiting. Haven't you something to tell me?
You had me followed. You had me followed.
Where did you meet this man?
At the ballet.
Who introduced you?
Nobody.
You just met.
We just met.
Why didn't you tell me?
I was going to.
Hannah. He works for the American Embassy.
I know.
You know?
Yes, I know. It didn't seem to matter.
Didn't seem to... Don't be childish.
Childish? But what's the good of telling you anything? You're not a father. You're a public monument. I can't be so high and cold and gray. So I am childish. Ever since I can remember, I was told to be grown up and proud and strong. Hush, baby, don't cry. Father's gone to jail to save humanity. At the age of 10, when I was arrested by the police, I was told, don't cry. Zolbeck's daughter doesn't cry. When in the war, I had to live among butchers and corpses, and saw my mother murdered, I was told, don't cry. Zolbeck's daughter doesn't cry.
There are millions who did not cry.
I am not millions. I am me, Anna. I know. You spent 15 years in prisons. A child's single lonely day can be just as bad. But that you will never understand. Never. I'm happy. For the first time in my life. I don't care about your prisons, your revolutions, your sacrifices. That's not life, it's death.
But, darling, this is the third time she's asked us.
Well, I don't care how often she's asked us. You know what her dinners are like. Besides, she bores the pants off.
Well, I know that, darling, but what on earth shall I say?
Oh, say I'm dining at the Brazilian embassy. That should sound all right. That's what you call diplomacy, Mr. Moffat.
Yes?
Dad?
Anna. Nothing wrong.
No, it's just that I may be a little late. I have some work to do for my father.
Oh, well, I brought some work home with me, too, but it won't take long.
Hello? Hello, Dad?
I'm here.
Oh. It sounded as if you drunk up.
That was our man reconnecting. Careless.
Where are you, home?
No, I'm in a cold box.
Enough.
All right, so he's got a girlfriend. So what? I've known Ted since he was a kid. I'd stick my hand on the fire for him. I'd even stick my head in.
That does your heart great credit, Mr. Pearson.
Sorry, sir.
I must say I've always considered Hutchins completely trustworthy.
What about the girl?
No, I've seen her. She's a quiet little blonde.
Quiet? Hmm?
Well, I haven't actually spoken to her.
Yet you know Hutchins very well.
Well, he must have just met her.
What about that accent?
This is nonsense.
Nothing in my job is nonsense, Mr. Pearson. At this moment, it could very well be there may be 2 or 3 foreign agents within these walls. Who are they? I don't know. Is it Fred, the commissioner? Is it the ambassador's valet? Is it you, Mr. Pearson? Or you, sir? Or is it Hutchins?
I have been out shopping.
Well, come as soon as you can. I've got things to tell you.
I will.
Come in.
Yesterday's log, sir.
Thank you. You missed a great party last night.
Yes, sorry about that.
Not feeling too good?
No, I stayed at home. I'm okay now.
I'm glad to hear it. Is that all?
Yes, sir.
I'll have another look at you this evening, Anton.
Well, Doctor?
You'll have to watch him.
Keep him in bed for as long as possible. It won't be long if I know him. And don't let him smoke. His heart won't stand it. I'll look in again this evening.
All right.
You see, the trouble is, Anton is not the kind of man to take care of himself. He's always been like that.
Finished?
That doctor is an idiot.
It's you who are an idiot. I've told you over and over again to give up smoking.
You talk like a nagging wife.
He said I could have one after every meal.
He said nothing of the sort. He said, don't let him smoke. His heart can't stand it.
I did not know that public monuments had hearts. Anna. We are very much alike, you and I. We both know the best way to wound each other. Do not see this man again.
You want all the world to be happy. Only not me.
Will betraying your world make you happy? Or will you give up your beliefs and your country? Or will he, for your sake, give up his? Anna, would you want such a man?
I love him.
Anna, the world is divided in two. And you cannot escape that fact by running away from it. And is there any place to which you could run?
No third place.
Do not see him again. If you do, I will have to send you home.
Home?
Promise me you will not see him again.
I promise.
Anna?
Don't you trust me? I promise.
Mr. Hutchins?
Yes? But what?
Dearest Ted, I can't ever see you again. There was never anything we could do. I knew that. In my heart, I always knew it. My father is very ill, and I am to blame. Anna.
Pearson, can I have a word with you, please?
Yes.
Moffat has just rung me. It seems Hutchins' girlfriend may be the daughter of Anton Zobek.
Zobek?
Someone from their legation delivered a note to Hutchins this evening. I want to give the boy the benefit of the doubt, but could you, without arousing his suspicion, see that nothing important passes through his hands for the time being?
Yes, of course, sir. But I'm sure there's nothing in it.
I hope you're right. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Leave those. I must read them.
No, you're half asleep already.
Call for Miss Sowick, sir. It's Mr. Hutchins.
Yes?
Anna, I've got your note. You must listen to me. It'll be all right, I promise. Did you speak to your father? I know he'll understand. Anna, say something. Please, speak to me. Anna.
Good night, my child.
Switch it through to Miss Zobek's room, but leave me on the line.
Yes?
Anna.
I knew I'd see you one day. I came back to life for a few minutes.
I've been dead for a long time, my love. 5 weeks, 4 days, 6 hours and 32 minutes, to be exact.
Anna, say something. Anna, are you there?
Yes.
That's all I wanted. Listen, darling. The moon is gone and the Pleiad set.
Midnight is nigh. Time passes on and passes. Yet alone I lie.
Good night, my darling. The moon is gone and the Pleiad set. Midnight is nigh. Time passes on and passes.
Yet alone I lie.
A direct contact.
He didn't tell her anything. It was just a lot of lovers' hooey about the moon.
During the war, there was a certain Greek cook. He worked in Istanbul. We suspected him, but we had no proof. He loved the girl, and he wrote to her twice a week. Such letters, such delicate passion. Only, each time he wrote, I love you, my rose, one of our ships sailed. Each time he wrote, the moon is white, my rose. The ship was bombed. 1,000 men were drowned. This Zubek girl may be quite harmless, but the point is, she is who she is.
There is no doubt.
None at all. Anna, I don't think you quite grasp the implications of this. The child isn't only illegitimate, it's subversive.
Can a child be that? Yes, I suppose so.
And the young man?
He doesn't know. He never will.
Your father must be told.
Yes, but not by you. By me when I'm ready.
You know what he'll do. What he'll have to do.
Yes, I know what he will do. Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, my dear. You know what he'll do, what he'll have to do.
Yeah. Put it through.
There's an outside call from Mr. Hutchins, sir.
Right.
Hello? Could I speak to Mr. Hutchins, please?
Ted, there's an outside call for you.
Oh, heck, I'm busy. Who is it?
Who is it, please?
This is Foyle's bookshop. Yes, Foyle's bookshop, foreign department.
It's Foyle's bookshop.
Foyle's bookshop?
Foreign department.
Hello?
Mr. Hutchins?
Yes? Oh, yes, of course. I remember.
Could you please call in here as soon as possible? We want to be sure we have the right edition.
Well, I'm pretty busy right now. I'll try to look in during the lunch hour.
Could you make it 1:15? Please, it's important.
Right. I'll try. It's just a book that was out of print I asked him to find for me.
Oh.
I had to see you.
I was looking for credit on libel.
That'll be in the legal department downstairs, sir.
Thank you.
Is there anything wrong?
No. It's just that I forgot your face. Isn't it silly? Yes. Thank you. I must go now.
But you wanted to see me.
I have seen you. I'm happy. Goodbye.
Anna, listen to me. We can't go on like this. I'm going to tell them everything. I'm going to resign.
No, Ted, no.
I'm going back to the embassy now.
No, Ted, please wait.
For how long? Another 6 weeks?
Till tonight.
Tonight, Anna?
Yes. Yes. It will be tonight. Father, I want to talk to you.
You do?
Yes, I don't quite know where to begin.
Why not begin with meeting the American in the bookshop? Your promises are not worth very much, are they?
But, Father, you don't understand.
I don't understand! For 5 weeks, this man does not communicate with you. Then there is a crisis between his world and ours. Do you think it is an accident that he calls you and makes love to you on the telephone? And that you, in the sickness of your infatuation, go to meet him? By this action alone, you have betrayed me. And if this American has such power over your mind, Who can say to what further folly, even treachery, you can be led?
But we love each other.
Don't make excuses. There is no excuse. You are my daughter. I represent our country here.
Please, please don't preach. Be human just for 5 minutes.
You are going back home. Back to school.
I knew you would say that.
What else is there for me to say?
Please, Father, listen to me. Don't shut your heart. I'm going to have a baby.
You poor child.
I don't want pity.
You must go home. What sort of man is this?
A man I love.
Love?
Something you've forgotten about if you ever knew it. And now you destroy it for me as you did for Mother.
How dare you? How dare you mention her name in the same breath as this squalid affair? You can't begin to understand her. How she suffered and fought and waited and never gave way. Never once complained. You say that I preach, that I am inhuman, that I can love only in the abstract. I love the things she died for, the people she died for. She starved herself so that you might live. You!
I'm sorry.
Hannah. Hannah, hadn't you better go? Now. Even tonight.
Couldn't I?
Yes?
Matthews here, sir. Message from Miss Sobek to Mr. Hutchins, Albemarle Hotel. Quote, tell him I'm leaving tonight. I have to go home. That is all.
Thanks.
Well, she's going. That's all right, isn't it?
It sounded final.
Yes, it sounded final, but not very like a parting message of love.
They settled all that in a bookshop this afternoon.
If that is so, Mr. Pearson, does it not strike you as odd that she should send him this further bleak little message informing him of what he must have known already? You said it sounded final. So it does to me. The final notice.
Look, this isn't good enough. I want this thing cleared up quick. It's your job, Moffat, and I want to know what you propose to do about it.
You have, I understand, a special courier touching down at London Airport on the way from Frankfurt to New York this evening. Give Hutchins what appears to be a highly confidential verbal communication to take to him.
Why verbal?
Because he knows very well that any tampering with the sealed envelope would be detected. And before he leaves here, see that someone gives him Miss Sobek's message. I suggest the commissioner. If he doesn't try to contact Miss Sobek, well and good. If he does, well...
A trap.
Yes, Mr. Pearson, a trap. But only for a guilty man.
Oh, Mr. Hutchins, your card's ready.
Thanks.
And I have a telephone message here for you from your hotel.
Oh, thanks, Fred.
Peters here. Mr. Hutchins has just driven off in embassy car JAK 711.
Driver Richards, heading west.
Am following.
JAK 711, heading west down Knightsbridge.
And JAK 711 turning left. Down Wilton Place, I suppose.
JAK 711, turning left down Milton Place.
Stop on the corner here, will you?
We haven't too much time, sir.
I'll only be 5 minutes.
Right.
Peters here. JAK 711 stopped at the corner of Wilton Street.
Hutchins got out and went through Wilton Mews in the direction of Belgrave Place. We'll follow.
It is easy for you to criticize.
For goodness sake, I've been 5 minutes in this house. I've said nothing to you but good evening. And you attack me for being critical.
What would you have done in my place?
A little better.
I asked you a question.
I am a doctor. For me, the individual is more important than the masses. So it is, thank heaven, quite inconceivable that I should ever be in your place.
You are a moral coward.
I'm necessary as such. Otherwise, how should the world know that you are a moral hero?
No one else speaks to me like that. Except Anna.
But, sir. Mr. Zobek?
Yes. What can I do for you?
My name's Ted Hutchins.
So I understand.
May I see Anna?
You may not.
She hasn't gone yet, has she?
I have some very good brandy. This is Dr. Weisbrot.
Mr. Zobek, won't you let me speak to her for 5 minutes?
Nothing would be gained. She has been hurt enough.
Why are you sending her away?
She has work to do.
I don't believe you.
You are entitled to your doubts.
You're sending her away because of me.
She is going away of her own free will.
That's not true.
It's the second time you have called me a liar, Mr. Hutchins.
Anna! 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 She hasn't gone yet. Please, Mr. Zobek, I must see her.
And I say you must not. You've done enough damage as it is.
She isn't sick, is she?
In the mornings, a little. It'll pass.
Doctor!
Anna!
Mr. Hutchins!
Anna!
Mr. Hutchins! I am a diplomat and entitled to police protection. I shall call for it. Stefan. Joseph, we leave for the station in 10 minutes.
Victoria. What's this?
You'll soon find out.
But, Greg,
I don't want to hear what you got to say. The embassy.
Mr. Margerson, I had to go to Belgrave Place. I can explain.
You can do that in Washington. You're under arrest.
But I've done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong? When did you first meet Miss Zobek?
In January.
Did you report it?
I was going to, but...
Did you know who she was?
No, not then.
But you did afterwards.
Mr. Margerson, please.
But you did know who she was afterwards.
Yes.
You knew who Miss Zobek was. You knew it was your duty to report such contacts. I have given you every opportunity a man could have. I've risked putting the entire department under investigation. I trusted you. But tonight, you've proved once and for all I was wrong.
No, sir. It's not true. I had to see Miss Zobek tonight. I'm in love with her. They're sending her away, and I may never see her again. Well, can't any of you understand? I love her, and I love my country. Can't you believe that? Or have you all become so blind with fear and suspicion you can't even see the simple truth?
You'll be flown back to Washington tonight. Mr. Pearson will stay with you until you're ready to leave.
Look, I've got to see her. Couldn't you
You're
let
not
me...
going anywhere. Come on.
But it's crazy. You know it's crazy. You can't believe I'd tell her anything. I love her, Greg. That's all.
All I know is you lied to me. Now, come on.
But...
Come on.
Hi, Ted.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what's the hurry? Going to the ballet again? You mustn't let this highbrow stuff get under your skin.
The boat train to New Haven will leave platform 11 at 7:30. The 7:25 train for Littlehampton will leave platform 10 in 5 minutes.
The car will meet you at Bosnia. We'll expect you back on Tuesday. Look after her well, Joseph.
I will.
Have you everything you want?
Yes, Father.
Write to me, Anna.
I will.
Anna. Goodbye, Anna.
Not until the train has started, if you don't mind, sir. Excuse me, sir. Will you be taking dinner?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone for dinner, please? Sir?
Two, please.
Thank you. Anyone for dinner, please? Thank you.
think I go and tidy up before dinner. How did you get on the train?
I jumped.
You might have been killed.
Anna, your doctor told me.
He shouldn't have.
Is it true?
Yes.
Oh, my darling.
I didn't want you to know. It doesn't change anything. They would never let us be together. You must go back.
I can't. They picked me up leaving Belgrave Place. They think that I've been giving you information.
Your tickets, please. Your tickets, please.
Do you have a ticket?
No.
Well, buy 2 from the inspector. Say 1 is for your wife and... Of course, I'm coming with you. I shall be useful to you. I've been on the run before. I can teach you the rules.
There is a young lady. She will be back in a minute.
Thank you, sir. Your tickets, please.
I must go now.
Ah, this is the young lady I told you about.
That's all.
Come on, dinner.
I'm not hungry.
But you must eat.
How long before we arrive?
About an hour, I think.
Your ticket, please, sir.
Oh, yes. 2, please. I didn't have time to get...
This is New Haven, Alba. New Haven, Alba. All change to the left, please. All change, please. Attention, please. The leader of party, traveling on collective passport. Please assemble your parties from the platform.
And the second one belongs to a young lady.
Here's your ticket. We mustn't go out together. You see, I'm learning.
Thank you. Well, young lady, please. You're holding everything up. Thank you. Oh, it's so sorry. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. Thank you.
Did a girl go through here? A foreigner with no ticket.
Now, what do you think I'm here for, sir? Of course no one went through without a ticket.
Maybe a girl and a young man.
At a rough guess, I'd say about 200 girls and young men have been through here since I came on duty.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Hutchins may have been on the train. I didn't see him.
You don't appear to have seen very much.
I'm sorry. What about the police?
You'd better leave that to me.
They might be able to trace her more quickly from here.
No, it must go through the Foreign Office.
Your call to America's just coming through, sir. The charge is £2.5 for 3 minutes. Will you pay me, sir?
Hello. Hello? Hello, Mother? It's Ted. Listen,
Do you think it will be fine tomorrow?
Well, it's hard to tell this time of year, miss.
We had hoped to do a little sailing. Can we hire a boat here?
Well, you can, but you would do better along Shoreham ways.
No, darling, I need more than that. Could you borrow it from Uncle John?
Yes, right away. But you are all right, dear, aren't you?
Yes, I'm all right. But please do what I ask at once. Cook's, Brighton. It's very urgent.
When are you coming over?
Goodbye, Mother, darling.
When am I going to see you?
I can't hear you.
You are coming over, dear, aren't you?
I can't hear you.
You are coming over. Ted? Ted, dear. Hello? Hello, Ted?
Yes?
Confidential for Mr. Moffat, sir. Anna Zobak has disappeared also. Her legation have asked for police help in tracing her. They want it kept out of the newspapers.
I thought she'd left on the 7:30 boat train.
Well, she did, sir. She got as far as New Haven and then disappeared.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Warn the New Haven police and all the police in that area to keep a lookout for Hutchins.
Right, sir.
I don't understand this. This may be a blind to cover both of them getting back to her country.
Look, we've got to find Hutchins. I don't want this story in the press any more than they do. But couldn't we get them to publish a photograph of Hutchins, say he's lost his memory, a nervous breakdown? You know the kind of story.
Yes, I think so. Yes, the press might agree to play it our way for at least a day or two. Can I use your telephone?
Please do.
Yes?
I know it's rather late, but we wondered if you had a room for my wife and myself.
We have no double rooms available.
Well, 2 singles, then. Our car broke down.
Of course, I don't usually let the people without bookings. I've very steady guests. Retired business people, mostly.
Oh, yes, yes.
Of course, it's out of season now, and we're not very full. You'd better come in.
Come in.
She's going to her room. Are you all right?
Yes,
Are you going to try to get some sleep?
a little, perhaps. Running has its own rules. You sleep light, and every step outside your door is a threat. You travel light, you see the world, but you're never at home. Sometimes you pass a window, and you see a mother with a child, some lovers, the family dinner, and you want to give in, lie down, stop. If you survive that, you survive anything. But if we are together, I shan't mind. It will be home and we shall survive. It'll be much harder for you than for me. Oh, Ted, it's not too late. You can still go back and explain.
There's only one explanation, and it doesn't concern policemen. It concerns you and me. I'm glad we've done this. One day we'll laugh about it.
Oh, darling, say it again.
American Embassy? I'm afraid Mr. Hutchins won't be in yet. Can I take a message? Who? Oh, Cooks. Right. Yes? Mr. Hutchins, money is now available.
American Embassy?
I will.
Yes, I'll put you through, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For Hutchins? Yes. Well, why didn't you? Oh, never mind. Read it. Cooks, Brighton. How much?
Priority police call.
Operator, put me back on that line right away.
Brighton police.
Pearson, get my car. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think you have some money for me. Hutchins.
I beg your pardon? Ah, yes, Hutchins. Yes, I didn't know you were already in Brighton, Mr. Hutchins. We were given your covering address as American Embassy, London. To be held here, of course.
Yes, I got a few days off.
And very nice, too. Yes, I needn't have confirmed to London, really, need I?
You confirmed? To the embassy?
If we can stop them paying. Well, put me through.
Yes, sir. One moment, sir.
I think you'll find that's all in order, Mr. Hutchins. You'll notice I've deducted the usual charges. We haven't today's exchange yet, so I've had to compute according to yesterday's.
Yes, yes.
If you wouldn't mind just signing here, Mr. Hutchins.
Sign where?
I'm so sorry. Just there. One moment, please. Thank you, Mr. Hutchins. One moment, sir, if you wouldn't mind. Thomas Cook's, Brighton.
Mrs. Williams?
Come in.
Your husband said you'd like your breakfast in your room. Of course, we don't usually.
It's very kind of you.
It's cold. The wind is very strong.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Mr. Williams went out?
Yes.
This used to be my old home, you know, when my husband was alive. But I had to make money somehow. I brought up a paper. He hasn't had a nervous breakdown, has he? Oh, Mr. Williams. Come with me, please. There's a picture of you in the paper. Did you know?
No, I didn't.
These may be useful. They belong to my husband.
But...
Come this way. Your wife is there, in that brick shelter. We thought it safer. We're afraid she must be cold. She insisted for my sake in case... You've done nothing wrong, have you? Nothing bad.
Nothing.
I hope everything will be all right. I shall pray for you.
Thank you. I got the money. Cook's checked back to the embassy. The police missed me by a second. Mrs. Forrester gave me these. I'm going out after a boat.
Oh, you'd better put this on first. The police must have a description of you by now.
You know all about it, don't you?
Thank you.
How do you do, Inspector? This is Mr. Margetson of the American Embassy.
going to Yarmouth. No, don't like the look of the weather. Might try again later. See you up at the pub. Right.
Sorry I've been so long, darling, but I had a piece of luck. I found a boat about a mile from here. Are you ready?
Yes. No, I think we'd better leave these. If we have to run for it, they will be in the way.
There she is.
Gale warning to shipping. South to southeasterly gales, now in operation in sea areas Portland, White,
That's what I thought. I think I'd better check my moorings.
Heligoland.
Tommy.
That is the end of the gale.
See you later.
Look in the locker. There might be an oilskin.
And you found the note how long ago? An hour?
Ought to be more than that, sir. I found it about 3:30. I only went back after I heard the gale warning just to make sure my moorings were fast.
How long before that did they take the boat, you think?
Well, most likely when I was away at lunch. That would be about 1 o'clock.
And they'll be well out to sea by this. There's little we can do in this weather. Any further reports from the Air Force?
No, sir. Their Met report is still 88 cloud. And the Coast Guard reports visibility at sea level is down to 20 yards.
I'd better get in touch with Zubek, hadn't I? This was meant for him.
We might find them yet.
Dear Father, we are running away, not because we are guilty, but because you will not believe that we are innocent. You say the world is divided in two, that we cannot escape that fact. We are going to try. You, who live in separate worlds, can no longer believe in innocence because you no longer believe in love. But without love, you will destroy, not as you think, each other, but yourself.